Yo, what's up, everybody, man? Cigar Jeezy, man, back with another video, man. If you guys have been sticking around with me, you guys already know who it is. But if you're new to the channel, man, like, comment, subscribe, bro. Let me share the video. You know what I mean, man. But hopefully, if you're gonna be enjoying this, man, do what I just told you, man. Take like 2 seconds, all right, man. But hopefully, every last one of you guys, man, are having a great week so far, man. I'm chilling, man. Today, Wednesday. Christmas is gonna be coming up. Christmas Eve is gonna be on Friday. So you know what I mean, man. Hopefully, you guys been on your grind, staying out the way, man, being fed. Just doing your thing, man, throughout the week. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, so this is going to be a reaction video. And this is Law and Crime. And the title of this video right here is called Bling Bishop. Lamar Whitehead slammed with fraud charges months after stealing $1 million worth of jewelry. And yeah, so you heard that right, man. This is a bishop. So basically, this is like a pastor of a church, man. But I'm going to let you guys see it, all right, man? I'm going to stop talking, man. I'm going to go ahead and just give you guys what you guys came here to see. You feel me? And by the way, I never seen this video before I started the video, bro. I never seen this video. I seen like 2 or 3 seconds of it, but that's because when I clicked on the video, it started playing immediately. You guys already know how it is. But then I see like the pastor just lay down. So, but I tell you what, man, it's definitely gonna be interesting. You know what I mean, man? Because look, even these pastors, man. But let's go ahead, bro.
How many of you have lost your faith because you saw somebody else die what you about to go through?
A flamboyant pastor from Brooklyn is in big trouble with the feds, accused of wire fraud and other crimes related to extortion.
Oh, bro, they went out there and got him.
And welcome to Sidebar here on Law and Crime.
In the middle of the
service.
service.
We've told you a lot about Pastor Lamar Whitehead out of Brooklyn. Last summer, he was robbed at gunpoint in his church.
Y'all can tell this happened. This video right here was recorded or uploaded when COVID was around. When it was strong, because you see here, like, she's doing it remotely.
People were later arrested for that. He also had a confrontation with a woman that was caught on the live stream at his church. Now the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York says that Pastor Whitehead did a lot of bad things. They're saying he extorted a man and tried to convince that man to loan him $500,000 after extorting $5,000 from him. Plus, the U.S. Attorney says Whitehead took $90,000 from a retiree in his church after promising to help her buy a home. The FBI also says that this guy said he only had one cell phone when they executed a search warrant on his cell phone, but they say he made false statements because he actually had 2. Joining me to discuss this is Nick Ackerman.
Look,
he is a
before we continue the video, all right, bro, this about the name of this pastor right here, Bling. You know how like bling, like the clarity, like when light hit diamond, bling. Bishop, bro, that right there, bro, would have threw me off a little bit.
Watergate.
If I would have met this guy and I heard him tell me, or I heard somebody else tell me, oh yeah, bro, that's Bling Bishop.
For a time in
oh yeah,
the
that's
Southern
Bling over
District
here.
Of New York. Nick, welcome to Sidebar.
I would have
Thanks
thought
for coming
something.
on.
Okay, thank you for having me.
Nick, what are your initial thoughts when reading the charges in this case and the allegations?
Yeah, it strikes me as a pretty typical fraud. I used to prosecute a number of these in the Southern District. And what they've done is they've put together a bunch of different acts that this guy's participated in, plus this extortion, plus lying about it. To me, it looks like a pretty strong case. I mean, the big issue in these types of cases is whether or not the person had the intent to defraud, that he knew what he was doing. And when you put a number of these things together, you come away with the impression there's no way he didn't know what he was doing. Clearly, it's all bolstered by the fact that he lied to the FBI about having a second phone. And it's further bolstered by the fact that he was tampering with witnesses and extorting. So I think he's got real problems here.
And let's talk first of all about the cell phone piece of this. Some people
Mind
do
you, this
have
is
2
cell
cell phones. Sometimes it's a work phone and a personal phone. I know that's happened to me in the past, but I've also covered a lot of cases where people have 2 cell phones for a reason. It's because they're doing something they shouldn't be doing on one and then using the other for other purposes. So does that ever raise suspicion when A, somebody has 2 cell phones and B, they lie about it?
No question about it, especially when you put the 2 together. I mean, what is the purpose of having 2 cell phones, really? I mean, I can understand there might be some legitimate reason, but then why would you lie to the FBI about it? And I'm sure that once they found out about the other cell phone, they probably wound up looking at it and gathering evidence off of that cell phone that's going to be used against him, which makes it even worse because it shows it's that much more material of a lie that he was basically trying to cover up, and that was why he lied to the FBI.
I mean, he's accused of trying to get a man to loan him $500,000. He had already apparently extorted, allegedly, this man for $5,000. I mean, $500,000. That's a lot of money to try to get someone to loan you. Just this isn't. We're not talking going to a bank. We're talking going to somebody and saying, "Hey,
Look,
can you loan?"
all right. So look, one thing, bro. It's a pastor, bro, and I'm meeting him, right? Let's say if I'm going to church or something like that, or I got one of my friends or one of my family members going to church, right? And I go up and speak to this man. He's dressed like this. I don't know, bro, because mind you, the name already threw me off. Second, and you dressed like this, bro. You's getting you getting a little bit ahead of yourself there, buddy.
$500,000. So, all of these witnesses, these alleged victims, I'm sure, are cooperating with the feds.
Oh, sure, you got a number of them, which is what takes
Which I think
away
his favorite
the
color is.
normal defense in these kinds of cases. Which, oh, I really didn't mean it. I
Bro,
didn't intend to defraud him. I really wanted to get a loan.
Let me
But
see.
when you put all of these different incidents together,
Oh, hold up.
I mean,
Let's just skip all this,
Elderly
bro. I ain't trying to
victim. I don't know her exact age, but she's an older woman. $90,000. That is a lot of money.
yeah, it was her whole retirement account. And he never gave it back, and he came up with a phony excuse as to why he didn't give it back. And again, you put that in the context of all of these other victims. There's no question that this individual acted with an intent to defraud, namely to lie and steal from people.
He has said on his Instagram account he's not guilty. His attorney
Come on, bro.
gave a statement to, I think, the New York Times saying, he didn't do this and he's going to fight this. How do you see this case as a former assistant U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York? How does this case move forward?
Well, I think what's going to happen is he's either going to go to trial, and if he goes to trial, he's going to be convicted. And if he fights these charges, he's likely to get a very stiff sentence. If he makes a deal, he might be able to do a bit better. But either way, he is in a big pickle at this point. No question about it. I think they've got the witnesses, they've got the documents, they've got the evidence.
All right. So we good, bro. All right. I'll tell you what, man. To be honest with you, like, yeah, he got the money. I'm sure to get him a good lawyer. But for real, bro, he ain't just stepping away from this, bro. He finna get sent to jail, prison. But anyways, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You know what I mean, man. Middle of the week, man. Hopefully you guys have been eating good, grinding, staying out the way, of course, man. Most definitely. And yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, comment to the channel. You feel me, man? If you're new, if you're rocking with me, all right, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I'm gonna catch you on another one, all right, man. Peace out.